Hi, everybody. It's David Frei. I'm the spokesperson for the American Heart Association's International Heart Classic virtual dog show that was just held. We had a great time with it. We had over 300 dogs entered in a virtual dog show, one of the first virtual dog shows ever in this country, made possible by the COVID-19 pandemic. And we're all going stir crazy at home. Speaking on behalf of, I know I can say that for all the dog show people, we're all going stir crazy at home. So having something like this that puts us back in touch with our world and with our people is great fun. So today we're talking to the Best in Show winning team of Susie Olivera and Carol Scott Wathen. Susie was the handler. Carol is the breeder owner of the bearded collie. And what's her name? Liberty? Does she have a call name?
Ginger.
Ginger. All right, we got Ginger out of Lady Liberty. That works.
Well, it goes with her color. She's a ginger.
Oh, she's a ginger, of course.
And her sister is Honey, so it's Honey and Ginger. What can I
say? Yes, that makes me smile. That sounds great. What? You guys, you were winning all over the place when we were shut down. Your dog, she had to be number one beardie in the country.
Number one beardie. She's tied for the number one bearded collie bitch of all time.
Wow.
And she's won Westminster, the breed at Westminster, twice. And then she also made it to oh my gosh, Westminster Without Dogs with Jimmy Kimmel this year. So she's a very famous bearded collie, that's for sure.
That's great. It's very nice. You're the proud mama, Carol. What?
Yes.
I always say that find yourself good people and get out of their way. I think, is that your philosophy with
That's
Susie?
That's exactly what I do. Jorge and Susie have done some phenomenal winning over the years with all of my beardies, but especially this one.
Yeah. Well, you're in great hands, and so's Ginger. What? Tell me about shooting the video. Did you shoot it? Did you shoot it more than once? I mean, did you shoot one for the AKC virtual dog show and then another one?
Actually, yes, we reshot the video for Ginger. So we'd done. She's unnatural, so it just took a couple of tries to figure out which video we liked best. But yes, we reshot the video for this one. We wanted to step up our game. We didn't go Best in Show the last time, so
Well, yeah, but one of your other dogs did. So
well, yes.
It's not like you went home empty-handed.
No, but I showed Ginger, so.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. You're always
all about Ginger. No, we're very blessed to have some beautiful dogs. So that's for sure, and it's fabulous.
Oh, that's nice.
Carol's been a wonderful supporter of ours for nearly 20 years now.
Yeah,
that's great. Well, we are a family sport after all, and that includes owners and handlers who become family through all of this. So that's great. And I know, Susie, are you second generation dog show person?
I am. I was born into the sport of dogs. My folks showed chow chows. And actually, I was born on Easter Sunday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, early enough that my dad could still get to the dog show. And the same went for our own daughter, Jordan. She was born on a Friday night, and Jorge left for the show at 4 o'clock Saturday morning. So, yes.
I understand that. I understand that in advance, too. He said, you can't do that because that's going to fall on Santa Barbara weekend. We can't do. When are you getting married? Well, I'm getting married the second Saturday in August. They said, no, you can't do that.
Right.
All the people you're going to invite are going to be at the dog show. So either get married at the dog show or you're born at the dog show or whatever. So
that's right.
That's a great thing. That's what I've said from the beginning when I started doing dog shows on television in 1990.
Wow.
You weren't even born yet.
Oh, sure.
That I said, I want people to understand what a great family sport this is, and that we're real people, first of all, and that these are real dogs. They're just like your dogs at home. We just dress them up a little bit on the weekends.
That's right. That's right. I was thinking about something before this interview. Like you said, I'm second generation showing dogs. My folks did it as a hobby, not as a profession. And I showed in junior showmanship. But when I competed in junior showmanship, there's a famous book called Everything I Learned in Life or something I learned in kindergarten. Well, my take on that was everything I learned in life, I learned in junior showmanship. And that is so true. I mean, I think it's a fabulous family sport. And hopefully our country will get back to that soon, because it instills so many qualities in kids, responsibility and caring for a dog and showmanship and sportsmanship. So it's a fabulous hobby.
That's great. Well, junior showmanship produced people like you and Jorge, who I'm sure is under your influence considerably, but he's a great talent as well. You guys both have a wonderful hand on your dogs in the ring and do a great job. So it's always fun to watch you guys in the ring. So I'm glad you were part of this. So what's next? What are you doing now? Are you getting ready to go to the next dog show that may be the only one going on any certain weekend?
Maybe the only one this year for us. I don't know. Yes, we leave tonight for Canfield, Ohio. It'll be our first dog show since March 15th, other than the virtual show. And so far everything looks to be a go. So we drive through the night, and it's 2 days straight pretty much for us.
Well, that's great. Well, those shows in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania this past weekend drew over 2,000 dogs.
That's excellent.
So it is amazing that as I say, people all want to get to dog shows.
Right. And that was amazing for Bloomsburg. They actually it was at 2, locations with South Carolina, I believe, as well.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty exciting.
Amazing. It was amazing. And I watched it on television. On the AKC TV Live, I watched it on television, and they seemed to be very smoothly doing their thing. And they'd had a couple of days to practice. They had a show Thursday and a show Friday, but this show looked like they were doing all right.
Great. That's good news.
Well, let's hope so, and let's hope we get more opportunities to do that kind of stuff. We're all anxious to get the show world going again, and in the meantime, these virtual dog shows can do it for us.
Right.
What does the schedule look like after that? Are there shows coming up? Is there somebody sneaking in there every week or not?
No, for us, we're doing this show in Canfield, and then we're hoping that things are going to take place in Utah. We're scheduled for 3 weekends of shows, and then after that, a couple of weekends in Idaho. So we're hoping that that's going to happen, because in California, it's completely shut down. So
yeah, I can see that. So, let's talk about Ginger. Do you have her? Does she live with you, I imagine?
She lives with us, and
in your bed, right?
Yes, in our bed. And she doesn't. Well, we'll see this weekend. But when we did the recordings for this virtual show, she really didn't miss a beat. Of course, when we're in the ring, especially this weekend, we have a big entry. I think there's about 13 or so bearded collies. You're in the ring much longer than you are for the virtual show, and then of course the group and all that. But she did super. She loves it. It is what her heart is about for the American Heart Association. But it truly is. The Great Show Dogs. That is what it is about. And the same thing went for Twink that had won, like you said, Best in Show at the other virtual show. It's if they don't have the heart for it, they could be a great dog, but they just don't show their stuff. So
I've always said that if it's not fun for the dog, it's not going to be fun for you.
That's right.
And we'll find something else for the dog to do. Dogs can do so much for us, and they do just in their presence. I always say the energy in the room changes when a dog walks in. And I think that's part of what we try to talk to people about. And in the sport of dogs, we always welcome somebody coming and asking us questions and watching what we're doing. But the American Heart Association has the Healthy Bond for Life, which is heart.org/Healthy Bond for Life, that talks about all the benefits of pet ownership and dog ownership in particular do for us every day. So I think it's great that you have that enthusiasm and love of what you're doing. It's so obvious to us here.
I have to tell you that I've had a company, actually family visiting from Houston, and of all the children, Chloe, the 13-year-old, has just, I mean, she adores them. She adores each and every one of them, and she's giving Topper a little man bun, and she's doing weaving their coats, and I mean, she is absolutely adoring them, and they follow her around every place.
That's
it's
great.
been a joy. It's been a real joy.
It's what our dogs do for us. Here's the question I have. Here's the last question. Did Ginger do the Beardy bounce in her virtual run?
I have to go back and look at the video because we shot it. Remember, we shot the video probably a month ago. So
Yeah.
I probably so, because she's pretty good at that, and you'll see the same thing on her Westminster footage. She heard bouncing, and I think she
all
bounced at
four
the Beverly
dogs.
Hills Kennel Club
Well,
when
for
she
those-
wanted there.
For those of you who are watching and may not know what the Beardy bounce is, which I can't imagine, the Beardy bounce is what the Beardy does right after you've brushed them into perfection for their go around. Isn't that right? Isn't that when it usually happens? Or if not then when they come back and they're looking right at the judge and give them that bounce as well. So it's a wonderful breed, Beardies. Carol, you've been in it for years.
Many. That's
Sell
for
me,
sure.
sell me a Beardy. You have 20 seconds right now to sell me a Beardy.
I don't have any Beardies to sell you.
No,
It'd be like parting
I
with,
think he means
it'd be
about
like
the
parting with
attribute.
my soul.
Give me one.
Oh,
Well,
like I said, I don't think I keep reminding my friends, I'm not going to have any more letters reminding me. Just keep reminding me. But do I? Of course I do.
Of course you do. Yeah, for Ginger and her sister Honey. That's right. Anyway,
there you go. That's perfect.
They are the kind of are a breed that just makes you smile. It's exactly that. Ginger always has a smile on her face, and just it warms your heart. She really truly warms your heart.
That's what our dogs are all about. We thank you for being a part of the show. It was for the benefit for, of course, the American Heart Association and the AKC Canine Health Foundation. It was great that the people from the Lone Star Classic, whose dog shows were canceled in Dallas, that Tara Martin and her friends were able to step up and get us a virtual dog show with the help from the AHA. And Canine Chronicle magazine did great things to help bring this all together too. So we're glad you guys were with us, and your opponents probably don't think that's a great deal, but you keep winning them all. But well deserved, a great victory for you. I'm glad you can be a part of that. You're part of history now. So let's try not to do too many more virtual dog shows. Let's get back in the ring. And
That sounds like a good idea.
all right. In the meantime, be safe, be well. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Susie.